Hello and welcome. I'm Susan Taylor Shire of Soul Mastery, and this is Treasure Chest Tuesday. This is our opportunity to unravel, unlock, open up the treasure chest of you in so many ways, because you are a treasure chest. And we want to have you know what that means and feel that you can fully engage in that treasure chest of you. So today, shame. Have you ever felt ashamed about something? Feeling like, I can't do such and such, I can't do this, and I should be able to. Oh my gosh, it's so easy for all these other people. What's the problem here? Why can't I do that? So for instance, in the spiritual world, I get this all the time with people. I can't hear my guides. I'm not able to channel. I don't feel intuitive. I don't feel like I'm connected. And I don't feel like God and love and the universe is even listening to me. All those statements come to us all the time. I've had them happen, believe me. For instance, back in 2005 when I was about to write my first book, it came to me that it was time, particularly because of a little pressure from students and clients that I have, that said, you have to write this down. This is amazing material and you have to write it down because we want to read it. And I'm like, I can't write a book. Are you kidding me? I was a biology and science major. I don't know how to write. I can barely get the commas in the right places. So I was like, oh my gosh, seriously? Spirit, what are you up to? Come on. You're saying it's time for me to write a book, but you didn't give me the tools. So it's not true. It's not true at all. So I went to the lake, sat down every day and hand wrote and started writing. And at that point, it wasn't my job to get all the commas in the right place. As a matter of fact, I had some good laughs with my editor who would continually say, what are you trying to say here? Or that's the world's longest run-on sentence ever written. I could have sat there with total shame that I am not a writer. I could have quit, I could have given up, I could have done all sorts of things, gone into hopelessness, helplessness, and loser. That's one of my favorites. So I didn't. I said, okay, there's a different way to go about this, and with encouragement, I just started writing, and the refining process came the next time around. So I would write it all out, and then I'd refine it, and then I'd refine it, and it got better and better all the time. Now, the same thing happened for me with what we call channeling. That feeling of being able to bring in a group of guides, etc., etc. I'm like, who am I to do that? Are you kidding me? I can't do that like so-and-so and so-and-so does and all that stuff. Shame, embarrassment, I'm a loser again. And I just went, wait a minute. There are many ways to skin a cat. How's that for an old phrase we haven't heard forever? You see, my guides are working overtime to give me to speak with you in fun ways. So I just said, what if it's my job not to necessarily channel Archangel Michael, but to channel a quality of spirit that I can bring forth all the time, versus having to do it in a specific, eyes closed, dramatic setting. What if it was mine to just bring forth the spirit of love in and through my heart in as many ways as possible for myself and to assist all of us to be able to be fully connected in the ways that are true for you. So instead of going into hashtag I'm ashamed, when you consider something that you don't feel you're doing well enough for your own judgment of what you should be doing according to what the standard is for spiritual people and all those people you admire, what if you go into a feeling of curiosity? Well, I'm so curious to see how I could possibly do that. Or I'm so excited to look at ways that I might be able to do that better. And really, it's the curiosity, the wonder, the magic that has to be kept alive. All that capacity in your cells opens the door for what you need of experience to be able to happen for you easily. It's not about figuring it out. It's not about working harder. It's not about getting over your shame. It's about opening the door to curiosity, excitement, and sometimes it's just letting go of, well, maybe I'm not meant to channel. Oh, well, I'm going to stay curious as to how my connection to spirit is supposed to come forward. And maybe I'm going to do something that no one else has ever done before. How's that for a twist to the whole thing that keeps you excited about creation through you and connection through you and allowing that glorious universe to move through you regardless of your throat catching all sorts of stuff. So another thing you can do is get excited about something you are good at, or at least you're able to do. Fill your cup with that feeling of, I do know how to arrange flowers. I do know how to do that. That feels really good. And let yourself, in your heart especially, feel really good about something you can do. And then go, okay, with this feeling, I am going to now start to open up the expanse of my connection to spirit, because I feel really good about myself and who I am and what I am capable of, and I'm going to let spirit create something from here. And then your own inner bouquet, your own connection to the grand bouquet being orchestrated all the time in its beauty can come forward through you in that moment in simple ways. And when you say, yes, that feels great, then more comes. So feel free to share with me ways that you have felt ashamed. Maybe I could be ashamed right now of the fact that my throat keeps doing this funny thing. Oh, well, I'm curious to see how I'm going to clarify that, okay? Rather than going, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm doing a video and my throat is acting up. No, it doesn't matter. I'm not ashamed of that. It's a fascinating creation. So let me know how you have been ashamed of something you think you should be able to do so well, and let me know how you're going to be curious about being able to do that in the future, and have fun with it. And while you're being creative, feel free to join the email list that I have so that you can get these YouTube videos every Tuesday. And on the email list, you will see all sorts of free gifts that you get to have by signing up for the email and being able to be a regular receiver of the treasure chest of you. I'm thrilled to be with you again, and there's no point in being ashamed. Keep that curiosity going and let the magic of spirit create whatever is yours to create next, according to your heart and soul and its curiosity and excitement.